After 5 years of living full-time in our RV on the road, our awning looks like it's about to fly away on its own adventure.
But good news, we were sent this brand new awning by Fonzier to review for you guys, and hopefully we get this thing installed before the sun gets way too hot out today.
We're Project RV Living Lust, and this is our Rig Ready review where we share products with you that can make your life way easier on the road.
The demise of our awning has actually been a little bit of a slow process over the last 6 months. During a big rainstorm, we happened to not be around, and unfortunately our arms were not tilted so the rain could run off.
2 big mistakes.
That storm pulled up a lot of water on top of the awning and started to tear on both sides. What started as a small tear was not something that we could stop, and now it's turned into it's basically falling off. Obviously on your rig, your awning is one of those things that's exposed to the elements and gets a lot of wear and tear. So durability is huge. And when we were doing research on aftermarket awnings, turns out that Fonzier is one of the more reliable options. I will say I was pretty surprised when we picked this up from the office here at the RV park, how light this 20-foot awning is.
The awning comes with an extra vinyl patch, attachments for hanging lights, and an awning anchoring kit. For our Carefree Compass, we only ended up needing a Phillips head flathead screwdriver, but you may need different tools depending on the brand of your awning.
Say your goodbyes to our old awning. You've done us well.
So let's get started with the install.
After putting the awning into only about 2 feet, we're gonna zip tie this in place at a couple of spots so that whenever you release the pressure, it doesn't completely expand out and make it impossible to push it back in again. That'll work. Huge shout out to our neighbor who's letting us borrow his ladder for this install because it would be impossible without it.
Many videos also show that there was a set screw on the RV side, but we found that ours actually just moves. I don't know if we're missing it or we'll find out.
So it seems like that might be our set screw, which looks pretty raggedy, which is just RVs for you, I guess. Now, a lot of the videos that we watch actually have a screw that connects this to the arm. However, our Carefree Compass actually has this pin that you pull out the flathead. It was really easy.
Literally all the install videos that we watched prior to trying to do this ourselves, it was a lot more difficult than that.
Oh, I think it is actually.
It's probably going to be a good idea to make sure that you're clear of the awning arms as you pull this tube out, because if it's not secured correctly with these zip ties, it might just fling right out and you might go with it.
Next step is to take the set screws out of the awning.
Make sure you hold on to all these because you're going to reuse them.
This blaster stuff works wonders for screws, especially those that have been exposed to the elements, maybe a little rusty. It's not a bad idea to spray this on just so you avoid stripping them and or breaking them off.
Slide the tube out.
If your awning has lights like ours did built in, you will want to go ahead and disconnect it from here before you pull it out. A little dirtier than I expected.
So unfortunately, none of these aftermarket awnings come with LEDs, at least not that I saw. So in order to preserve ours were actually stitched on there, but as you can see, because it's so old and brittle, it's literally just pulling off. So we're gonna try and come up with some sort of solution where we can save these lights and be able to maybe glue them or maybe some 3M tape to keep them on the new awning.
Gotta keep the party bus going.
Victoria's up there doing a little bit of gutter cleaning since, you know, we're up there.
Wow.
So the style we got was the light gray, and you're gonna wanna put this side up. So we're gonna feed the black tubing through with the seam down.
Putting silicone lube down the first few feet will make it way easier to slide the new awning in.
Now, people say that you're probably gonna have to flare this out somehow, maybe with like a flathead. I did see one gentleman actually just cut it. And the whole purpose is that when you're sliding it in, the awning doesn't get caught up, bunched up on here, or worst case scenario, tear.
We're gonna see if we can just maybe bend it and slide it on without cutting it. Just so you know, this is at minimum a 2-person job. Some other awning brands require you to actually remove a cap from this to insert it, but it looks like we're just going to be able to slide ours right in. It's really hard to see where the screw holes are, so before we attach this, we ended up making little scratch marks to give us a guide.
Scalpel.
Yes. Got it. Now we just cut the excess off.
Before we put the set screws in up top, what we're gonna do is attach the roller back to the arms and put it in and out a few times so we make sure that it's completely center, and then we'll go back up top and screw it in. Pretty simple. Now that the roller's attached, we're gonna clip these zip ties and then bring it in and out a few times.
Should have expected that.
Well, look at that.
Okay.
Okay, now that we've got this thing centered up top, we're gonna go ahead and put these set screws in. That should be it.
Now that the new awning is installed and looking amazing, we want to keep it that way. The triple layer 18-ounce vinyl on this Fonzier awning is definitely going to help our situation a lot, but there are a few key ways to prevent your RV awning from ripping. One way is to use the awning securement kit that came with this. The straps provide an extra point of security, preventing the awning from blowing in the wind. Another way to keep your awning safe is to put the arms on one side down lower than the other, creating a slight slope. This way the rain will slide right off and not cause your awning to droop or rip. But the best tip of all is to make sure you always put your awning in when you aren't around or paying attention, because honestly, you never know what Mother Nature is going to throw your way.
Okay, well, we got this thing up, and honestly, had we not been filming the whole thing, we probably would have been done in about an hour. So huge shout out to Fonzier for giving us this brand new awning for review. And I know one thing, it's way prettier than the old one.
First impressions, one thing I noticed is that the material is definitely thicker, and when you're standing under it, it really shades you. I swear the last one let in so much light.
It feels a lot cooler under there right now.
We're definitely looking forward to putting this to the test, and I'm pretty sure if you go on their website, you can find an awning that'll fit pretty much any rig, size, or type. And if you're interested in one of your own, we're going to leave the link in the description below.
Okay, that's a wrap on this Rig Ready review, but be on the lookout because we're going to be testing some more things that might make your life on the road a little bit easier.
And keep your eyes peeled for more California adventures. We'll be bringing this thing with us.
And until next time, y'all keep on exploring, stay lost.
Bye.